Hey, Psy.D, I get a lot of emails about being ghosted and how to move on. And I know, although it's not a good place to be, you can definitely take the steps to learn how to move on and create a healthier place and a healthier path for your life. But before we get started, don't forget to give me a thumbs up or leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. I would love to hear from you. Okay, let's start with some background. First, when someone has been ghosted, the person they bonded with or connected with often over several days or a few or even longer suddenly disappears in a phantom-like way. Poof, never to hear from them or see them again. Crickets, radio silence. You know what I mean. It's easy to do these days. Now I know in your moment of pain of being ghosted, you feel it's impossible to move on, but that's simply not true. The first thing to remember is the other person has already moved on, so check that, and so don't give them any more time or energy. Second thing to remember is that their ghosting behavior says a lot about them, and not in a good way. How they handle conflict, they don't. How they communicate in unhealthy ways, and how they show respect to you and others, they don't. And when you're the one who's been ghosted, you're overcome with feelings of rejection, anger, and confusion, which is entirely normal. I get it. And then at first you may actually worry about the other person's well-being. Gosh, he or she's safe? Did they get hurt? Just want to make sure they're okay, then I can move on. And you end up waiting to hear something, anything. You constantly check your phone, scrolling for text messages, missed calls, emails, even after reaching out. The take-home message? Don't bother. Move on. They have. Ghosting leaves more questions than answers and denies the opportunity for discussion and closure, so you have to create the closure on your own. Here are two types of ghosting. Love bombing or ghosting. Sometimes you may meet a prospective partner that you haven't seen for a bit and has totally love bombed you. We all know that, right? They make you think like you're top of the world, head over heels for you, only to vanish shortly after. This is referred to as ghosting because not only have they ghosted you, but they've done it after unnecessarily making you think they've quickly fallen for you. And submarine or zombie. The potential partner who ghosted reappears a few months later, pops up just like a submarine, reappears like a zombie. And often they reappear when you're either moving on or finally getting over them. This is a form of manipulation. And why do they do this? Well, because they can. And also because of loneliness or boredom or rebounding to make themselves feel better. And think about it. If they ghosted you so early on before a relationship could even form, how can they truly miss you? They don't. They're just scrolling through, looking at old text messages because they are bored. Listen, no matter what reason they give you, no matter how good, you can't trust it. A relationship with a ghoster will likely be toxic for you. They took their first chance with you and showed you immediately that you couldn't trust them and rely on them. So pay attention. So what to look for if that someone might be ghosting you? 6 signs. They have commitment issues. They struggle with commitment in other areas of their life. They fall in and out of love quickly. 2, they rarely respond to your texts or calls. Or if they do, they're half-hearted or intermittent. 3, they don't follow through. They might say they forgot or have other plans or just forgot entirely and do no type of reaching out to you. So you're left wondering what the situation is. 4, family and friends. You're not part of their inner circle with their family or their friends, and they don't include you in gatherings. 5, they are uninterested in getting together. They seem unbothered that you're not spending time together. And 6, something feels off, and we all know this feeling. Listen to your gut instinct. It's there for a reason. So, you've been ghosted. How to move on? Here are 7 ways. Now. 1, don't make it about you. It isn't. People who ghost avoid confrontation at all costs. They have avoidance issues in relationships, in life. 2, set healthy boundaries. Block them on your social media. Now. Set boundaries with yourself and how much time you spend thinking about this person. Don't let them rent space in your brain. 3, don't blame yourself. Don't make their ghosting about you. It's not. Their ghosting says a lot about them and nothing about you. 4, stop wasting your energy. Don't waste your time and energy on someone who is unsure or unclear or doesn't know how to communicate in healthy ways and takes the cowardly way out. So you will need to find a way to put closure on the situation in your own way and on your own time. Don't wait for them. They ain't coming around. 5, increase your self-care. Self-care means spending time in nature, journaling, picking up a hobby, doing things that really bring you joy, that are fun, have levity. 6, spend time with family and friends. Surround yourself with the people that mean the most to you and will support you. And 7, seek professional help. Often working with a therapist can help you during this challenging time, because it is challenging, and also help you get back on your feet and help you to feel better about yourself. Remember, this ghoster, they lack emotional maturity. They don't show you common courtesy, and they are unable to do the right thing and come clean about wanting to move on. They just ghost you. Final thoughts? Ghosting never feels good. The most important thing is not to give this person any more time or energy. And the best way to move on from someone who has ghosted you is to not let them have the chance to hurt you again. They had their chance and demonstrated they were unworthy of wasting any further time with you. So move on. And I hope that helps.